Welcome back, everyone, to Halloween Haunts 365, the podcast. I'm Jared.
Hi, I'm Terry.
Last night we had a soggy event, but it was a fun event, and I'm kind of happy it rained because it kept the crowds down.
Yes.
We were not there long, which was
No,
fine,
we
because
weren't.
we were on a mission to conquer as many as we possibly can. I think this is top 10 for us last night as a group, 9 or 10.
Yes, I believe
I got to
so.
make the video before I remember, and I do that after we record. But tonight we're doing our 2022 review of the legendary Bates Motel. Got some good things, got some bad things, but first off, we're going to watch our merch video so you could buy some snazzy gear. All of which, none of this was made at this store, but we got new stuff. Here you go. All right, there's our store. I'm going to massively change that after season.
Yeah. It's good to have a change up.
Also, make sure you like and subscribe. We don't just do haunt reviews. We cover haunted attraction topics all year long. During haunt season, we'll pop these out 3 or 4 videos at a time, but then we come back to Friday releases.
Yes.
Yep, the Horror Shed podcast releases on Monday. Check that out. She's over here dying. I think she's got the haunt crud, as the fall ritual and haunt informer put it.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot. Last night was honestly, I was expecting more mud and terrain, but it was well done.
Yes. It was nice.
All this hurricane aftermath coming up. All right, but first, Bates Motel, we're going to do the walkthrough. Here we go. All right, there's the grounds of the Bates Motel and Haunted Hayride, located in Glen Mills, Pennsylvania. Been there for 500 years. I think they're hitting their 33rd season this season.
I think so.
32nd or 33rd.
I think it's 33.
We're noticing a little something. I think we'll get into that once we get into the scoring.
Yes.
First off, we were loaded into the Haunted Hayride. It was a little different because we had 6:30 tickets. So I'm like, they're just going to make us wait in line until it gets dark, like other places have. Well, they loaded us. They started loading the hay carts, so you got to sit down while you're waiting. That hurts me because...
Sorry.
How do you still have a cough?
I don't know.
It's been months. Taking you to the doctor.
Been there, done that.
But, they loaded about 6 carts ready to fire, so I thought that was cool. I just can't sit down on hay rides anymore. My whole left foot just goes numb. Like, when we were at Reapers, I could have picked it up, dropped it, and probably stabbed it and not felt a damn thing.
My butt was falling asleep.
Your butt was falling asleep. But, Haunted Hayride had some surprises. We're going to do the scoring video and talk about it. Here we go. All right, so you can't really catch a picture of the entrance of the hayride because they don't want the phones out, and I'm always respectful of that. So that's their stock video on their media website. So all credit goes to that. We just had a weird floaty thing come across the screen.
It did.
That was weird. There was nothing here. Toby. Anyway, back to the hayride. There have been some massive changes to this hayride.
Yes.
2 fully brand new scenes that we will not talk about.
No, they were nice.
They were pretty cool. I like the first one better than the second one.
I do. Like, it was so cool.
The first one better than the
first
second
one?
Yeah. A lot of the originals are still there. So let's get into the scoring for the hayride for the people in their car in traffic waiting to get to another haunt. So actors, we have 5 blood splats. Duration, I'm at about a 4 blood splat. Fear factor, that's down to a 3 blood splat. It's not as intense as it used to be. Lighting, a 4 blood.
4 blood splats.
Thanks, dear. Makeup and costumes, a 5 blood splats. I like a lot of the new masks. I like a lot of the costumes. They're looking good. Originality, that one part of the hayride, you don't see that.
No.
The 2 new scenes are kind of new to the industry for a hayride. Props, I'm going 5 blood splats. Scenes, I went a 4 because the 2 new ones are great. Some of the originals are still awesome, but I'll never understand that last scene. Nothing happens.
No.
Nothing's ever happened.
No.
Sound effects and music, it's down to a 4. I think they need to kick up the audio a little bit on the trails.
I do agree with that.
Special effects, I'm at a 4. Leaving us at an overall at a 4.3. So not a bad score.
No.
What we remember the most about the hayride, I remember the brand new scene right in the beginning.
Yes, me too.
I remember the waterfall and the second new scene.
The second new scene.
And I always loved the insane asylum.
Yeah.
But all this would be a lot better if we could walk it. Wouldn't that be cooler to check out?
Yes. Especially with the new scenes.
Like, I'm becoming like anti-hayride and more pro-walking. Maybe because I'm just in pain in the hayride, but you also can see more when you walk.
It's
instead of
close.
trying to sit there and do this for most of the hayride. I mean, I don't know. More immersive if you can trail it. But for a hayride, it was a good time. 4.3. Nice job, Bates Motel. So after the hayride, we went into what's always been one of my favorite attractions.
Motel.
The Bates Motel. So I got a couple things to say about this, but let's get into the scoring. All right, so we'll read off the scoring for the people listening in the car, yelling at the guy next to them.
That would be you.
Yep, definitely me. I have the worst case of road rage, but that's okay because I'm in the car more than any human being really is. Actors, 5 blood splats. Duration, this is down to a 4. Fear factor, this is dropped down to a 3. I remember when, I'll get into that after this. Lighting, a 5. Makeup, costumes, a 5. Originality, 4. Props, a 4. Scenes, a 4. Sound effects and music is a 3. Special effects, a 4. Bringing us to an even 4.0. Now, to get back to my original thought. I remember when this motel would attack you. Not physically, but with all the shit in your face. Like, when you first walked into that kitchen, you saw chicks flying through the fucking ceiling, strobe lights blasted in your face, pots slamming behind. It was an experience. It was intense. This is all gone.
Yes.
It's not intense anymore. And it's okay to go that way for the family-friendly feel. But it feels like it kind of got knocked down a peg.
Yes, I would agree.
I mean,
I was surprised.
do you remember feeling that first kitchen?
Yes.
Like, Jesus, the amount of shit going off with you.
The pots banging as you're going through it.
And now there's a red light and like a lady.
Yeah.
Maybe a cabinet closing. Like, the scenes are still Hollywood class. Don't get me wrong. This is a beautiful looking haunt. But as a haunt reviewer for haunters, this is down a peg.
Yeah. It's, like you said, more family.
Yeah, the intensity's down. I remember it being in your face. I remember walking out of there loving it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, back in the day, we had someone in our group actually pee their pants when they left.
Not in there, though. We're talking about the motel. They left the corn because of the
chainsaws.
Yeah. But it's just something I'm noticing. Maybe I'll take a year off of Bates next year. See if I could get that feeling back. I still had a great time. It's still a great haunt. It's still fun. A lot of kid actors out there, which is kind of cool.
They were so cute.
They were cute. It's just I'm feeling a change in the air in Glen Mills, Pennsylvania. And it could be, I understand families bring 4 tickets instead of 2, but it's going to be hard keeping that return visitor coming.
Yeah, you're just going to keep bringing the kids.
Like, there's a reason we get to all the haunts we get to year after year, and if you're going family, you got to remember families choose 1 haunt a year. You're not going to get return customers for that. But hey, I understand. Finances is finances, but I noticed a lull in the Bates Motel. All right, moving on. Hell, we still rated a 4.0. Still a fun attraction to go through.
Mm-hmm. They had some cool scenes.
Oh, definitely cool scenes. The scenes haven't changed. Well, the entrance scene changed last year, which is still cool. And you jumped.
I did.
Chicken. But, all right. So let's put that to bed. Now
what were your 3 scenes did you like?
I liked the fogged out wine room. It felt like a musty cellar.
The funeral room was pretty cool.
Funeral room's always cool. And then the kitchen. It's designed perfectly, but I remember that just being a complete, utter shake to your senses.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore. All right, but moving on. Next, but not least, we did Revenge of the Scarecrows, which I used to not like. Then I liked. And I still kind of like it.
I liked it.
Yep. So let's get to the scoring of that, and then we'll move on. All right, pretty dope. That was Revenge of the Scarecrows. That's the main entrance that you're looking at. All right, so for the people in their car, either eating, drinking coffee, smoking, or yelling, we have actors at 5 blood splats. Duration of 4 blood splats. Fear factor again is down. Because I remember people being in the corn.
Yeah.
Jumping the shit out of you. Because you jumped a lot last year.
Or
it could be the tell of the times and not even Bates. It could just be it's hard to find actors and every home's going through that. I'm just letting you know because I've done honest reviews for the last 7 years. Lighting a 5. The It room in here is probably one of the best scenes in a haunted attraction around. At least top 20.
Yes.
The design of that for an outdoor trail is amazing. Making costumes a 5. Originality a 4. Props a 4. Some of the props are getting aged a little bit.
Yeah. The um the one room that was, I don't like snakes.
Yeah.
And that was just creepy, and I had a hard time going through that.
Oh, that's a good thing.
I know
That's a good
that's
thing.
that's good,
All
but
right.
that's my fear of snakes.
Yep. Sound effects and music, not a lot going on. Special effects, I'm at a 3. Sound effects, music at a 3. Overall, it comes to a 4.0, very close to a 3.9. My favorite 3 scenes in this attraction is it, and it. I'm honest with you. The entrance room with the pumpkins a really cool touch. It feels like Halloween.
Yeah.
But I want, there has to be more to this. Because we used to have, I think I even rated this a 5 one time for Fear Factor.
I think so. I mean, we've been going a long time.
I'd have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure like you jumped through your feet on this
Yes.
with the people
And I
hidden in
think
the
I
corner.
only jumped once being last night I think I only jumped once. Skeeved out in the snake room. Oh, at the end. The dang chainsaw
Well,
got me.
you know that's coming. And that's our guy you met at Field of Screams.
Yes.
Very cool. We're going to have him and his wife on after the season for some of our interviews that we like to do. Again, like I said, subscribe because this shit goes all year. And
Yes,
it's
it does.
It's now all haunt related since I was able to take horror and move it to the Horror Shed podcast.
And the interviews are fun because you get to know
get
a
to
lot.
learn.
Yes, you learn a lot about the person or persons.
Yep.
And
you get deeper into the industry. We have a good time doing that.
Yes.
All right, so the Bates Motel has a lot of activities. It used to have a better atmosphere. I'm going to do the scoring video and then we're going to talk about it. All right. So that was the final score of Bates Motel as a whole. Like we said at the beginning of the season, we wanted to show the people that go there for the night out experience.
Yes.
We're always going to be haunted attractions first and not care. If you have a setup like Reapers and I have to bring a lunch, I'm bringing a lunch. You know what I mean? Like, that's where we're at with that. All right, so Bates Motel final. Activities of 5. You got coffin rides, you got hatchet throws, you got escape rooms, you got the Bates Motel that sets on fire, and good music coming out of the Bates Motel.
If I wasn't such a chicken shit, I would try a coffin ride.
Yeah, it's not going to bother me. That's why I never bothered. Can we talk about maybe getting some mugs, Bates?
Yeah, they didn't have any.
You're one of the few I'm missing, but we did get a magnet that's up on our haunt wall right over there. It's at the top there, right there. You see that? So we've been able to buy trinkets from Bates Motel, Night of Terror. I won that sticker because Brian doubted my Freddy Krueger IQ. Field of Terror, Kim's Crypt, Field of Screams, and Reaper's Revenge. So we've been collecting tchotchkes, or I wanted to do patches, but not everyone has patches.
Yeah.
So I've been able to use keychains, magnets, stuff like that. But good stock store, a lot of cool stuff, a lot of shirts and wear, which is important for haunt because a lot of times, and we see this most at Brighton Asylum, girls will come out like right from the club to the haunted attraction, and it's freezing.
And I think it's because they're so close to New York.
It is, and we don't see it too much. But I saw it last night. She got out in like her dress clothes. Like, girl, it just rained. You're gonna make a mess. But it's important to have those hoodies there. Just don't date them unless you have a special event. All right, atmosphere has dropped down to a 3 for me. There used to be shows in the Midway.
I missed that.
I don't know if it was because of rain, but it didn't rain last year and they didn't have it. So maybe it's something they eliminated from COVID, but they got rid of the structure. They still make you get on the hayride first, which is understandable because that line's the longest. Mm-hmm. But then you could choose what you want when you leave the hayride. Thank you. And you could go get a drink and your donuts, and we'll get to the donut review after this. But I remember line actors, people coming out, and they had one out there. But they used to have dancers in front of the Bates Motel for Thriller. They used to didn't they have
Yes.
flamethrowers too?
I was just going to say that at one point,
Yeah.
1 year
And
or a
I was
few
thinking maybe it
years.
could be the rain, but last year it didn't rain and they didn't have any of that.
No.
Maybe it'll come back, but that's what I remember from Bates, the show. You used to be able to just sit at the Bates Motel with your snack, your donut, whatever, and just watch.
Yes.
It's not like that anymore.
No.
So I got atmosphere down to a 3. It's still fun to go. Entertainment a 4. The music's bumping. The kids have stuff to do. Food a 4. There's the donut shop, the snack shop, so you can eat while you're there. Haunted attractions final, we're at a 4. So giving Bates Motel an overall, even with all that, a 4.0. Yeah. So check them out. Usually buy your tickets online. I think they end up on Groupon towards the middle of the season. I think I saw, right?
I think I remember seeing them on there.
Yeah, but I
Because
mean,
that's what we did, I believe, last year. We got our tickets on Groupon.
no,
No?
because we did the VIP for
Oh,
friends
no.
and everything.
I sent it over to D.
Yep.
She was the one that came with us.
But as we get deeper into this season, that place gets out of control, people-wise. Get your tickets now. If you want to go now. Go early. Because last year we went VIP, and that line was at least a mile long.
Oh my gosh,
For
that
the regular
line was
Hayride?
so long.
Because it's a long line to begin with, and then it wraps around itself 4 times. There was a lot of people in that line. So the longer you go without going to Bates, and you want to wait closer to Halloween, just do the VIP. It's so much easier. Because I like to be able to get done the attractions and see what else is going on. You know what I mean? I don't like just sitting in lines all night. But I don't mind it either because I get to talk to people. All right, so that will wrap up our 2022 review of Bates Motel. If you're a family of 4, family of 6, you're going to have a good time. If you're a hardcore haunter, you're going to leave wanting more. It's just that easy. There's 2 separate ways to do a haunted attraction, and that's fine. We're not putting anyone down. The Bates Motel is still a legendary haunt.
Yes, it is.
But we'll still continue to go. Maybe we'll take a year off to get something new in next year, but maybe we won't. I don't know.
I just want to get through this season before we start thinking about next season.
I've already started thinking about next season. That's how you do not achieve. You do not plan forward. Can you guys tell her this? I'm just not nuts. It's how you move forward is planning. Like you talked to Todd, they're already planning next season and the season after.
Yeah.
That's how you conquer. How you attack. All right, where are we heading tonight?
We're heading to Brighton Asylum.
Brighton Asylum. Mug.
Are you going to do our donut review?
I am good though. Shit, I almost forgot. We're going to do the donut review. Thanks for listening and paying attention. Here we go. All right, so we've been told over and over about these donuts. So we figured we'd steal a little style. There you go. Now you can see me a little bit. Forgot our light. That's all right though. We're going to try these donuts and see what all the hype is about. From the Haunt Review crew, from Fall Ritual, from the Haunt Informer, and everybody else. So this better make me wet my pants.
Not bad.
All right, that's a good donut.
That is a good donut. The apple cider donuts at Bates.
Well, they're going to know that because we're putting it in the video
I
here.
know.
Now hiring a Halloween Haunt
I
360.
wasn't done. I was going to say thumbs up.
I'm going 4 blood splats.
To be honest, I think Johnson's is better.
Oh, she just threw shade, guys.
I'm allowed to my opinion.
But I usually don't like the apple cider sugar crap, but that's a good donut. 4 blood splats. Add some chocolate frosting to this, you got a 5 blood splat. Well, that's our donut review from Bates Motel that we keep hearing about. Hope you guys enjoy the review because kind of a rough one. See you guys later. Alright, so we got 4 blood splat donuts. Don't mind the shitty video. I used the front of my phone because I forgot I could use the back and use my watch at the same time, but I'm an idiot. Alright, so we're heading out to Brighton Asylum tonight. Next weekend. Running out of weekend already. We have Halloween Nights at Eastern State, Night of Terror, 13th Hour, and Penhurst Asylum.
It's going to be a fun
there's 4.
weekend.
Can you handle 4?
Yes.
You barely handled the last 2.
know,
And last night we were home in like 2 hours. I think
So
Reapers
tired.
wiped you.
That was an all-day affair, but so worth it.
Alright, but we're going to cut this out. Bates, good job. We're noticing the lack of intensity. We don't know if that's actor-driven or the idea, but hey, I can't tell people how to run their business.
No.
If it brings in the money in, brings the money in. This has been Halloween Haunts 365, where every day is haunt season. Goodbye.
Bye.
Halloween Haunts 365 Productions.